Hey, what's up, everybody? Peter, I'm back here with you, and now we're talking about classical knife cuts. And one of the things with regards to classical knife cuts are tools that you're going to need to get it right. So, I kind of mentioned to you about the 7.5 inch Victorinox, my go-to knife when cutting vegetables, fruits and vegetables. And sometimes we'll be using a paring knife too. I will get the paring knife out here. But one of the key factors to learn how to create these cuts properly is you're going to need a ruler. So I've got a couple different rulers here. This is a plastic one, and this is a metal one. The key thing about both these rulers is that they're washable. So, you're going to need to sanitize your rulers before you're using them, obviously. Um, but another thing about rulers is when you go and buy a ruler, make sure that the edge of the ruler is where the measurement starts. Sometimes you'll come across rulers and it'll start 1/8 of an inch off of the edge of the ruler. So make sure you're getting a ruler that starts right on the edge of the ruler. But key factor with these classical cuts: 1 inch, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, 1/8 inch. Um, you know, it's not natural to know when you have a vegetable in your hand, what 1/8 of an inch looks like, So that's what's great about having the ruler. You've got your 1/8 inch, you've got your 1/4 inch, you got your 1/2 inch, you got your 3/4. So it's really important when you're learning how to do these cuts, these classical cuts, have a ruler around. That will help you ensure that you're getting the right size when you make the cut. Eventually, over time, working with it, you get used to doing the cuts, and you become more familiar with, okay, 1/8 inch. Yes, I've done this a number of times. I know what an 1/8 inch or a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch looks like. But in the beginning, it's really important, use a ruler. Another thing, oftentimes certain vegetables are going to need to be peeled. So, like a carrot, most of the time when we're using a carrot, we're going to peel the carrot. Now, it isn't absolutely necessary. If you're making a stock pot, you can leave the skin on the carrot. Just make sure that you wash the carrot and get it nice and clean. A lot of times in a professional kitchen, we'll actually have a scrub brush around where we can scrub the carrot or whatever the vegetable you're working with. But so when it comes to peelers, what I want to go over peelers with you for a moment. Now, old school peeler, it's lightweight. It's pretty sturdy, and it works really well for one motion, which is this motion, like that. An upgraded version right here, KitchenAid, bigger handle, a little bit wider blade on it to peel. Once again, though, this particular peeler is more or less a one motion peeler. And that's why I prefer using a peeler like this. This is what you see more or less in professional kitchens. And the beauty of it is that the motion isn't like this. The motion is like this, or like this, or like this. So it gives you several different opportunities to create different motions with the peeler. And so that's why I really like this style of peeler. So that's what I got for you with regards to rulers and peelers and my go-to knife, the 7.5-inch Victorinox. So this leads up to some basic vegetable preparation that'll come next. Thanks for watching.